Welcome back to the Are You Hardcore Challenge for August of 2019, where we are doing the two-dimensional challenge this month, which that means that we are stuck in 2 dimensions as opposed to the usual 3 dimensions. Though when they say 2 dimensions, it feels like to me it's closer to 1 dimension because I'm not going to be able to do all that much up and down, but we will have to live with what we've got. But essentially we are going along on this line up and down here. And I'm trying to collect resources or do that. Or actually in order to build something hopefully interesting. Not sure what I'll be able to build. But I figure it'll probably have to involve a few items here that I'm able to get because you're probably limited in what you can grab here. I obviously have access to stone. I'll probably have to cook up some cobble in order to get stone. That means I'll probably also am going to be needing now, was there a place where I saw some minerals that I need? Now, there is iron, of course. Would be nice to have a little bit extra of that. It never hurts. Also, there's some coal there. I want to see if there's a place where I can get both iron and coal. All right, there is some coal there, some coal there. And that way I could use the dimension of Bob in order to get into there. And when I do that and come out and finish it, of course, I'll be teleported way far away where I don't want to be. So, and I'll get some granite here. Some granite and some coal. I don't think I'll be able to get some iron, but I'm not going to be as worried about iron at the moment. The main thing that I'm going to be needing is some coal because I've got right now 17. And I have a feeling I'm going to be cooking a great deal of cobble. And if I'm cooking a great deal of cobble, well, I could create charcoal, I guess, because there are trees outside. And do I have a couple of saplings? I do have a few saplings also. So that is an alternative. I do also want to get some granite while I'm here in this dimension. I don't think I need the diorite as much, so I just grab this because I've got plenty of diorite. And what's in granite? Because I don't think I have all that much granite. I've got, well, actually, don't waste time counting granite right now because I'm on a clock here. And unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how much time you've got left. You don't get a hint of that until you're getting near the end where it starts to go beep or ding, 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 or however that goes. Now, it looks like I'm not going to find any iron, but right now I think I've got a decent amount of iron for a moment. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. And if I start to run low, I do have another day. I think it'll be a couple more days before I'm going to have to worry about what I need in the way of iron. There you go. Let's see how much of this I can get. Yeah. But the main things I need are going to be coal and granite. And long-term wise, of course, I will be needing a bit more iron, I'm pretty sure, in order to get tools and the like. And when I get to the other side, then I can... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there you go. And it has popped me... Of course, where it popped me the last couple of times. There you go. Back to the other side onto there. Here are we doing for time right now? Around 4 and there. See, what do I have on the way of food? I've got, yeah, I got mainly steak and mutton. So I have to live with things on that way. So I don't need to kill the pigs yet. And clog my inventory with all different types of meat. Ouch. And the like. Yeah. All right. So now this is where, oh, this whole place is very, very, what shall I say, what's a good way of describing this little place other than being too hilly? Though might have helped me in getting my minerals a little bit, but it's a bit of a pain when it comes to the point of view of finding a good place to rest. No, from the point of view of being able to get to a nice flat surface, because I'm hoping to get an area of flatness. I know that when you are dimensionally challenged. All right, yeah, okay, that's where I started out at. Okay. There you go, that little fun little channel there. Let's see if I can find a good place to go in order to get what I want. I want to, as I said, I want to find a flat area, and obviously that area down there is definitely not flat, but if you're going to do some artwork, you need something that's flat, and looks like we've got the sun going down. Yep, definitely went down. Now, do I pop way away? Yes, you always, it's probably always a bad location to sleep. Oh, interesting. That time it, right, because that's all the stuff that built so far down there. Where's the, oh, the bed's, okay. It popped me onto the tree above the bed. Okay, dokie. Very well. So it might be theoretically possible to control where you go using the bed. All right. Okay, the pigs are going to be annoying. Annoying enough to make me want to do that. All right, as for the sheep, well, I'll need some black wool, I think, in the end, so we will create some shears. Because I need some variation in color and the like in whatever I build. Here you go. So a little black wool will hurt. Now, of course, some white wool would also be good, but I sort of killed my sheep way out at the my white sheep way out at the beginning. Oh, okay. There you go. Now, I need to get... I am going to need some sky access and the like. Now, unfortunately, I can't reach that area. Now, I could probably someday use the dimensional bob in order to handle that. And handling trees is going to be interesting. So if I plant trees, oh, shows you that I am out of material there. Let's say would be a good place. How about right here would be a good place. I am going to have to set up a little bit of a base probably, so I might as well do that right here. So I could put my bench there, my I can put that there. Make a little bit of a chest. Good. All right, chest. Good. Let's see. Put this here, this here. And at this side, what I actually want to do with all. Thank you for eating just at that point. There you go. 6 black wool. I could make some, well, probably not just make some black beds or anything like this, but I could think of something to do with that. Perhaps a banner. Yeah, there is that. Now, I guess I could also plant. Oh, I could collect some of these. Well, it's not like black is a color I'm desperate for at the moment. So maybe I won't go too desperate in order to try to get at the squid. Now, the next thing I'm going to need is how about, oh, I want to plant some trees, maybe get some birch. Well, well, we'll see if they actually grow because it could be that the barrier will prevent trees from growing. So that'll be a bit of an experiment for our little two-dimensional world and whether or not trees can grow in such a condition. All right, what do we need now? Let's see, I've got over a stack and a half of diorite. I said that I will likely need to. Let's cook some cobble. Good. We'll start that process and going on. Sorry, so we got the diorite here, the diorite here. I have only 16 andesite, and I think I can make andesite out of diorite and cobble, I think it is. If I need andesite and I've got all I want on the, see if I could, if remembering that, fine, and the cobble. Well, okay, obviously I remember my recipes wrong with that. Andesite. Oh, it's only right items, wrong way of doing the recipe. All right, fine. Okay, good. What do I do next then? That's dope. Let's see. We would. Okay, we'll put the mutton. Actually, no. I'll keep the mutton for now and put the steak in here for later. See how much space I can save up here. And then I have to think. Oh, pork chops. Well, I'll cook at the pork chops as soon as that's finished cooking. So now I want a place where I could build my thing. In fact, this might be a good place in which to grow such a thing. Because it's about as flat a place as you can find in this entire world. And I don't want to flatten the stuff out into the hill over there because what is that going to achieve in the long run? I don't think anything. Let's see. So probably after my experiment with that, let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you just, all right. I guess we're going to have to prematurely end the experiment because I want to have about one chunk worth in there. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, is it Yeah, all right, so, oh, the chunk border is right. Ha! Our site set! It starts here. So what I'll do then is I will put a torch on each end of the chunk border. Better, no, I was about to think of putting a lantern there, but it might not be the best idea there. So what I'll do is this is going to be the inner part of the chunk, and I'm going to have a 16 wide area which to build this little bit of artwork and see how it goes. Not to think of something in which to build with it. Right, there we go. There's one end. And there we go at the other end. And that way I could continue the experiment that I was doing down on there. I'll have to move these at some point. Well, I could put these, oh, just outside on the other end. Yeah, of course, I could move them down to there. And I might also do that piece by piece. Oh, you need to be sheared again, I see. There you go. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Little tiny little area here. Good thing that the passive mobs were on this side of the area here. It would have been a real pain if that, oops, if that weren't the case. See, how am I doing on the, oops, I should, all right, there you go. Turn that off at the moment. Good. And those are the two ends of that. Probably could put a lantern there and there in order to mark the spot. So it's a little bit more obvious that they're not random torches. Can I get a lantern? I'll need 2 iron for that because I need 2 lanterns. So why did I put the table there when the table needs to be outside of the area? Sometimes you just don't think. All right, there we go. We need 2 torches and some of those. Good. A pair of lanterns. And I could use the lanterns to mark my borders. There is 1 lantern there. We could put a lantern there. Good. And it is time to go to sleep. Nighty night. Oh, for once I'm actually waking up on top of the bed. All right. Good to know. Now I need to put the bed into a place that is, I don't want to put it down to my experiment zone. All right, seems to put you at the highest point. That's, there you go. Put you at the highest point it could put you in. All right, there we go. Oh, we are halfway through there. So what I should do is I should create a second chest. Put it, oh, I could put it right over here. And then move some stuff into there and eventually clear out the area. So the question is what I am going to make. And that's something that I'm going to have to decide on between now and the next episode because we are heading into the end of this episode where we are in the Are You Hardcore for August of 2019 where we are living in a effectively a two-dimensional world that in many ways is characteristic of a one-dimensional world because they don't want a line here. And that's it for today's episode. I'll see you next time for episode 4.